The warmest welcome at sea. Ambassador Cruise Line brings you the World Indoor Bowls Championship. Because moments matter.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to this Ambassador Cruise Line 2026 World Indoor Bowls Championships, and we're live from Potters Resorts here in Hopton-on-Sea. So the next game up, we're staying with the Ladies World Match Play Singles. It's Chloe Wilson against Lesley Doig. So let's have a look at what we have for the rest of the day. Well, one game for you this evening at 19:30 is Catherine Reddell will go toe-to-toe with Selena Goddard from New Zealand. Well, the portable rink's ready here now in the International Arena, so let's go live to our very own MC, Mr. Jack Jenkins.
Thank you very much, Jason. Yes, welcome back to the International Arena here at Potters Resort. Without further ado, let's bring out the players for this match. First out, we have a Commonwealth medalist with numerous indoor and outdoor titles to her name. Please give it up for Scotland's Lesley Doig. Her opponent is a World Cup pairs medalist and European gold medal winner with national titles to her name. From Ireland, it's Chloe Wilson. Going to hand you back up to Jason Parkinson and Emily Kernick in the commentary box.
Well, thank you very much, Jack. Once again, a very warm welcome back to us here in this afternoon's game. And another cracking game for you in this ladies' match play. Chloe Wilson from Ireland taking on the Scottish qualifier and the very experienced Lesley Doig. And as Jack's just said, joining me this afternoon is Emily Kernick. Hi, Emily.
Hello, Jason.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me in here.
More than welcome. And looking at your game, I thought you both played extremely well.
Yeah, it felt, when we were out there, I think especially the second set felt very bowl for bowl. I think it was quite an exciting game maybe for the viewer, lots of running bowls. Yeah, I mean, it's small margins, isn't it? I'm obviously disappointed, but first time on the portable against a very good player in Nicole, can't be too disappointed, I guess.
So a good game here. Obviously, Chloe Wilson qualified out of the County Antrim qualifier in Northern Ireland. Lesley Doig, she won the Glasgow qualifier. Lesley's been around the game a long, long time. Took a little career break from the sports. Come back. Be interesting how she takes to the portable rink this year. I think it's I was saying about earlier on in this competition, the ladies' field this year, I think it's the strongest we've ever had, to be honest. When we always have a laugh and a joke behind the scenes, you know, tipping our winners. And
yeah.
I think on the day, any of the 8 ladies players could win this. Yeah,
I mean, obviously my first time here, and you look at all the names on the sheet, and there's not really any that you would want to see your name up against and think, yeah, I've got to, you know, I fancy that. But
yep, all on the day. Sometimes in this format, just takes that little bit of luck sometimes as well.
It's what you want though, isn't it? You want all 4 quarter-final matches to
tasty.
Be, yeah, competitive and not know who's going to win them.
So if you have just joined us for the first time, this Ladies World Match Play, 2 sets of 9 ends with a 3-end tiebreak if needed. There is a shot clock that you can see, 30 seconds each to send their bowl. 5 timeouts are awarded to each player with an additional timeout awarded if it goes to a tiebreak.
I think that's the one thing that I found different to playing a normal game. It's the first time I've ever played on a shot clock. So just, there was a couple of times I maybe was on the mat with 10 seconds to go and I was a little bit like, oh, do I need to time out and things like that. So these players that have been here lots of years in the past are more used to that.
Well, a good adjustment here for Chloe. She's played it very, very well.
Yeah, well played.
Just see there a great close-up of the bowl Chloe is playing with, a Henselite Tiger Evo. Notice there, Lesley's actually changed the set of bowls she played with in the mixed pairs.
Yeah, I think in her roll-up she's actually on her third set now.
Oh, really?
I think she started with the same Taylor Ace that I used earlier. Didn't like them, so swapped to what she played in the mixed pairs with, and then has swapped since then. She's just been trying to find something she feels comfortable out there with, and hopefully for her, this is the set for her to do that.
A click of the fingers there, it normally means it's just slightly quick. I don't think she's
Not
too
far
bad.
away though.
Going to fall back, a little bit unlucky
yeah,
there.
Unlucky.
I think she probably just have stayed in,
Yeah.
had that ball
One
not
shot,
fallen
Chloe
onto the jack, but it's still one shot for Chloe Wilton.
Set score 1-0 after the first end.
Here's a good question for you, Emily. You obviously, did you start playing Crown Green, I believe?
Yeah, started playing Crown Green when I was a lot younger. All my family originate in the Crown, so I played Crown since I was as young as I could possibly do, and played Crown solely on its own until I was about 17, 18 years old. So only swapped over to the indoors around 8-9 years ago now.
Okay.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
And then more recently, after the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, actually, they started then playing outdoors after that. So yeah, a bit new to everything still, I feel, but yeah.
Totally different skill set. Same as me, I started playing Crown Green at about 5 or
Yeah.
6. Started playing flat green probably about 14,
Yeah.
40 years ago.
Don't add that bit. Yeah, I feel a lot more Crown Greeners have started playing, especially the indoor over the winter, where in my area we don't really have outdoor Crown leagues, so a lot more have came on, and it's a very different game. I feel like having a background in Crown Green has given me, I have a slightly different style of play maybe to some of the other just sole flat green players, but yeah, very different games.
For me, I've seen many top-class Crown Green players try and play the
Yeah.
flat green code.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest one that sticks out in my mind that's made that jump is probably Noel Burrows.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Played for England for many, many years.
Yeah.
Won the Super Bowl back in the day when the Super Bowl
Yeah,
was
I've
at
heard about that
Granada
event,
Television.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I say there are a lot of Crown Greeners that do it, and it's, for me, the hardest thing when you swap over is, building heads and tactics, because
That's the key.
Crown Green is obviously only 2-bowl singles, so
Yeah.
to then come in and maybe play a game of fours when you've got 8 bowls all around, and you're not just trying to get shot every bowl, it is different tactically.
Two red.
So another little loose starting end here, just maybe a tiny bit of nerves. This is where I think the second game of every session is the session where you only get probably 2 or 4 trial ends, isn't it? And it's hard because if you get the first session, obviously you get that half an hour.
Yeah.
So this is where I know when I played in the past a few years ago, you really, really wanted that first session, whether it was the morning or the evening, just to get that half an hour on the green. The other thing is obviously the crowd will go out after the first game for refreshments and then drift back in. I think the music will help with that this year because obviously it takes away that stale atmosphere.
Yeah, I enjoyed the music when I've played my games.
Probably not your playlist, being slightly younger.
Maybe not, no, but there's the odd song here and there that I find myself bouncing to. I actually found personally both of my pairs games were this time slot.
Okay.
Whereas my singles this morning was where you got the half an hour beforehand, and I controversially preferred having this slot because for me having just the 2 ends felt more normal, like a normal game of bowls where you just have your 2 trial ends. And
Great point.
For me, the half an hour roll up beforehand with your opponent is something that I'm not familiar with, so that maybe was something that just added to the new experience more.
No, I totally get it. It's great to see it from a different angle. Lesley, all on pace. If you've got pace, you'll win.
Great effort.
Has done. See, Lesley's gone for a Taylor International, a very strong bias ball.
One shot, Lesley Doig.
So 1 shot each for the
Let's go.
ladies in these
1-1
first 2
after 2
ends. So 1-all.
Both will probably be quite pleased just to get on the scoreboard early.
I think the big thing there is when you have a loose end, it's key just to lose a single, isn't
Yeah,
it? You don't want to
exactly.
start losing
No.
scrappy 3 or 4s in short format.
Having to then chase the set right from the start, it's just not what you want, is it? Lesley opting
Jack
for
length,
a
28.5 metres.
longer length jack.
Not a bad opener from Chloe Wilson here.
Yeah, well played, Chloe.
Well, great ball from Lesley there.
Yeah, good correction after the first. So not a bad try from Chloe in response. Just on the wide side, slightly lacking maybe. Chance for Chloe if she can just pull the jack around the corner, she could count a couple.
Yeah, exactly like you say, just needs to make the trip. Gets to the jack, gets to the
Great
bowl.
effort, it's just short, just underneath.
Just
isn't
lacking
it?
2 feet, really. Got a fan on there, Emily. Jonathan Griffin.
Hi,
Say hello.
Junior. Our Junior's a very good friend of mine. He's been very supportive throughout. He watches all the games. So yeah, I'll give him a little shout out.
Lovely. Lesley looking for just really good pace either side of this front red bowl, just trying to get at least second or third. There's a big takeout shot here, not easy for Chloe, but she could elect to play that bowl even if she sacrifices the nearest red bowl. She's probably got 2
I think
more.
she should play this, shouldn't she? Even if she catches the jack, she's only probably going to go 1 down at the back unless it follows. Very good with these sort of shots. No, electing to play it a bit neater maybe.
Probably only needs turning 18 inches if she wants to
Yeah.
make a 2. Gets the jab.
It's just difficult on here, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a lot better than what it used to be.
Yeah, I've heard.
But any bowl just
Sure,
over the
Lesley Doig.
pace. Yeah. Like on any carpet. Very, very difficult.
Set score 1-2 after 3 ends.
There's a great question in there from Lee Carver saying, with the standard being so high this year, I wonder what would happen regarding the mixed pairs if a woman ever made it into the top 18 of the world rankings. Fabulous question.
We've had that a lot, haven't we, in the comments?
We have, yeah, and it's not. I mean, it's not impossible in a way. If you
Yeah.
look at the world Bowl Store ranking list, the highest female player at the moment is Colleen
Back length,
Pickett
28.5
from
metres.
South Africa. She's at ranked number 35. If any of the ladies manage to sneak into that top 8, they would actually hold the host country, obviously the UK for this, would probably hold a qualifier, I would say. a mixed pairs qualifier.
Do you reckon?
I think so. Yeah.
I heard some comment that maybe it would be the 9th male seed to come
That's
in
the
and
other
play
way you
with
could
them.
do.
Yeah.
the other way to do.
It's a great question though, isn't it?
It is, and I'd like to see that happen.
So
in a
would
way.
I. Yeah,
Just,
so would I.
Just to split the field.
Yeah.
You've got Dorothy Yu that qualified from Hong Kong, China this year, the only female to qualify in the World Open singles.
Yes.
So it's possible. Big field in Hong Kong there.
Yeah.
Very big field.
I actually lost to Martin Puckett in the final of the qualifier he
You
got
did?
through from. Yeah.
I watched that. Yes, I watched that.
Yeah, obviously Martin had a great win in his first game against Wayne, didn't he?
Quality player.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Probably one of the best singles players in England, definitely.
Just wants to bring it in a bowl. Looking for the decent pace again. Even if she gets down to the jack and brings it with her. Just sliding through.
Just up as well. Both players just scratching around for that pace a little bit these first few ends, aren't they?
Yeah, just looking to settle down a little bit, aren't they? Just find it a bit nervy coming out onto something like this with the music, and slightly better when you've got somebody to come on with, I think.
I mean, Les has been brilliant with me. Every end he's like checking that I'm comfortable and making sure I'm okay, and you know that's been a great help in the pairs. Obviously different experience in the singles when you're on your own. Probably playing against Nicole made me feel a bit more comfortable because
you know her.
I've played against her so many times, so that part of the game felt normal. But yeah, I mean it's something completely different. The walk-on music, having the stands and everything. So it is definitely different to just playing in your club with one person watching on the side.
Well, that's a big help because that takes away those two back green balls, so a little bit of pressure off. Not quite sure. It's always quite hard to tell with the camera angles, but Dan's very good on the mat. He
Your last
says
hole,
2.
2.5 feet past jack height.
If her weight's good, she's not on a bad line.
Just needs to run a fraction, I think. Just needs to get up probably another foot. Can it sneak in?
Oh, not sure. Don't think so.
Well, the players can ask our marker, Dan Blewett. He's normally got exceptional eyesight.
5, please. Just the front two.
Just while they're measuring this, nice comment from Joyce Jones. So Joyce Jones is a crown greener in my area. I used to play with her and her husband Ted for years.
Oh wow.
Emily did the crown greeners proud this morning.
Thank
Could
you,
have gone either
Joyce.
way. She'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. I'm very fortunate to have a lot of crown greeners that have sent me comments, and I know I've watched the stream, some of them for the first time, so they probably don't really know what's going on. But yeah, I've got a lot of support back home, so I'm very grateful for all of that.
Joyce actually played in the Super Bowl many years ago.
Did she?
Yep, fastest game I've ever seen. Up, down, off, as I say. She'll go mad.
Let's go
I wonder whether there'd
2-2
ever be
after 4
grounds
ends.
to bring something like that back.
Yep. It's interesting. There used to be loads of good things. The Super Bowl was obviously very good. It was
Yeah.
crown greeners and flat greeners on a flat green code.
Yeah.
And I actually remember the flat versus crown at Martin Institute many years ago. And
Yeah.
David Corkill and Tony Alcott used to play as well. And it was in torrential rain, but they played. It was great to see Tony Alcott because he got his mat and he just played kind of 20 metres down the edge of the green.
Down ring one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'd love to see something like that again now. I think it would be great.
So Lesley just getting her nose in front there, scoring 3 singles. I think over the next few ends we'll just see both players just slightly going up a few gears.
Yeah, once they adjust to the pace. Chloe just dropped it short.
Well played here. Nicely and just slightly past.
Yeah, good ball. Still room for Chloe.
Good reply.
1 red.
Just wondering there whether Chloe's playing with Jason Banks' bowl. Got the same logo. That little dog fox thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, so I can't comment. They're not a bad person's bowl to use if they are, though.
Certainly well trained. Well, Chloe, any adjustment should get the definite shot. Even if she slips just slightly past, stops that trail
Yeah,
for
finishes
Lesley
well,
Doig.
doesn't it? Anywhere past. Yeah, well played.
Not a bad bowl at all there. Lesley had that little trail for 4.
One red.
Both hands available. I just feel she'll play the backhand.
Yeah.
Just get into the back bowl, sits that bowl full. Definitely get the shot.
Oh, Ryan Davies has just said they're the same logo, different size.
Oh.
So it is a different bowl.
Common logo.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan.
A little bit of a let off there, I think. Everything for just arriving. So Chloe will have the chance just to sneak a second shot in and bring this game back to level.
Yeah, Lesley will be a little bit disappointed with that one, won't she?
It's all about pace on that line. If she's got decent pace, it will come most of the way back.
She's urging it on.
Yeah, just waiting maybe another foot.
Yeah.
However, she still scored a single.
1 shot. Chloe Wilson.
So 5 ends played, 5
Set
singles
score
scored.
2-3 after 5 ends.
Lesley Doig just has her nose in front still. 3 shots to 2.
You feel like both players will feel like there's an opportunity here over these next few ends if they can really just up their own game by 5-10%.
Yeah, and I think that 5 and 10% is probably the first 2 bowls.
Yeah.
I think either of these players, the first person to start nailing those front 2 bowls, will probably take this first
Yeah,
set.
definitely.
Don't forget we're with you on Facebook and YouTube all the way through these World Indoor Bowls Championships sponsored by Ambassador Cruise Line. BBC join us tomorrow from the World Open Pairs Final. We're still active, so if you're out and about, don't worry, you won't miss any bowls at all. We'll take the BBC feed, so you get some fantastic commentary from David Corkill and his partner Sean Honor in that. Yeah, I think that's what I've just said there, Emily. Just those first 2 balls, just slightly scratching around at the moment.
Yeah, you can see Chloe's a bit disappointed with that in her face.
She's experienced enough to know. She just, if I can just get in there first, put the opposition under a bit of pressure.
Lesley's followed it up quite nicely. She'll be pleased with that.
Line's good.
Just needs to go around her own and run a touch. Not quite.
Lesley just standing on the outside of the mat there, which will allow the bowl to bend its maximum bend right at the very end, so this will definitely come back. She's played the pace again, so that's the difference about using the mat.
2 green.
Standing on the outside of the mat, you can play exactly the same line, and the bowl will automatically bend slightly more for you. Well, Chloe, if you're up, you've got a chance.
Great effort.
Can she get down to the bowl or the jack? I think she has
yeah,
done.
Yeah, well played, Chloe.
Fantastic.
Great ball.
Big bowl.
Yeah, she needed that, didn't she, after the first 2?
1 red.
Probably Leslie's best 2 opening bowls of the match so far as well.
Yeah, I think so. She'll just stick with the forehand draw. Nothing too adventurous at the moment. She can just put one slightly near this. Chloe's under pressure then to get one in because that red bowl will soon be surrounded. She's nearly drawn it off.
Oh, what a try.
Oh, well played.
Great ball.
1 green.
So Chloe just left with a draw. Can't really
Jack
afford to
is
play
7
anything
inches.
too quick. Having
Yeah.
one bowl in the head, she'll probably just follow Lesley down and just try and beat it.
Yeah, she knows if she just gets round her own, she's going to be close for shot. Good try.
Only really a foot of pace, wasn't it?
Yeah,
green.
maybe even just a bowl wider. Just might have been close. Same ball makes 2 for Lesley though.
Again, not a bad line. How's the pace? She's nearly
Not
played
far
this, you know.
away.
Just get right back. Oh, Lesley Doig.
Well played, Lesley.
4 good balls that end.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not really done anything wrong with any of those
Good shot,
balls.
Lesley
No.
Doig.
No, great end. Good third bowl
Set
from
score
Chloe to
2-5 after 6
take the
ends.
jack through, but yeah, Lesley followed that really nicely.
So as the jack goes down again, you were out in Australia not so long ago. How was that experience for you, Emily?
It was amazing. Yeah, I loved every second of it. It was the first time I've been over there for anything, not just for bowls. And yeah, I mean, visiting a
Jack
club
length,
over there,
28.5
the
metres.
facilities and everything are just incredible. And I loved every second of playing over there, really.
I've never played there, but I've been out there a few times. I love it. I'm just a bit scared of all the animals. Every animal seems like they want to kill you.
Yeah. I said the one thing I wanted to see before I came back was a kangaroo, and I didn't see any
Did you not?
kangaroos. No, not a single one. So I was a bit disappointed.
So I think I can just see the confidence slightly building now with Lesley Doig.
Yes.
4 good balls. The last end starts off with
Yeah,
another good
good
ball.
start. Good effort from Chloe. Yeah, good ball.
Someone asking what is the definition of the inside of the mat that we talk about. So the inside of the mat is the opposite side of the mat that the hand you're playing.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So if you're sending the ball to the right, bend to the left, you want to stand to the far left here, the opposite side. You want to hold a bowl up, so keep a bowl up as long as you can. You stand on the inside and the ball will just hold slightly straighter for you. Well, Chloe,
Try
just get
again.
down. Just beat your own, you'll be in. Sits down. Yeah, well played.
Well played. She gave a little slap of her leg then.
Yeah, I don't think she's too far away. She gets that red ball solid down to the track, she might just get the hole.
Oh, that's really
unlucky.
unlucky, yeah.
1 red.
It's finished nicely for her though.
Well, it has. If Chloe doesn't get this one in, she'll have a couple of options. 2 balls away is an option. Can stick with it if she wants to, just arrive in bowl or jack. Chloe looking just to probably beat the nearest back green bowl.
Doesn't look far away again. Just up.
Well, a chance for Lesley. There's an option there to play both balls away for a count. Looks like she's sticking with just slightly
Just
reaching.
up, yeah.
Again, looking good. Surely she can't get that same gap.
Same, yeah.
Got the other gap. Huge chance for Chloe here on this 7th end. Just pop another one in and she's straight back into this, going into the last 2 ends. Slightly wider, so she'll need very good pace.
Not quite sure she's there. No.
One shot, Chloe Wilson.
Set score 3-5 after 7 ends.
Well, she's just closed this gap slightly. Just 2 in it, going into the last 2 ends. They're the fine margins we were talking about earlier on, weren't we, Emily? You know,
Yeah.
just a little bit of room there. Had she just slotted another one in there, slightly different.
She's a bowl tighter. She probably sits off and counts.
Jack length 25 metres.
Interesting you're mentioning she had the option to play both bowls there. I actually found, thinking back about my own game, that probably second set I played more my own style of play, was a bit more aggressive. And it's, yeah, that first set on there, I think there was maybe a few chances to play runners that I didn't take.
Right.
And maybe that's just the thing of going out there as a qualifier, just playing with a bit more freedom and a bit more confidence to, you know, if you've got them chances there to take a couple of bowls out to score a count, maybe just having a bit more belief and taking a little risk to play that.
Yeah, sometimes they say, don't they, fortune favours the brave.
Yeah.
Every player's different. I think you see that a little bit more when you're doing the commentary. Like, I think you look at someone like Darren Burnett from Scotland. He's such an attacking player.
Yeah.
But he's so accurate.
Yeah.
So if that's his strength, then you play that. Sometimes you think, well, maybe he should have drawn there. But if that's your strength, and you've got confidence in playing that shot, then that's your style of play, isn't it?
Yeah. It's about going out on the portable and being true to your own style of play, isn't it? And I think a lot of the time you see qualifiers come over here and you just sort of get sucked into just trying to play the perfect bowl all the time, when maybe back home that's not what you would do.
I think any shot you play, you look at the percentage. Which shot do I have that's available that will give me the highest percentage of getting a result?
Good try here. Well played, Lesley. Great ball.
One green.
Just up.
Receiving position.
Good again.
She's well played again. If she can just get back to centre line, just took herself out of sight, which she has done.
Yeah, very good.
In a little bit of trouble here.
Chloe needs to find a bowl here. Turned her back.
She did. She let
doesn't
go of it
like
and did
it.
turn her back, yeah.
Down a tight line.
So Lesley Doig, one ball here in her hand to take this first set. Just needs to beat the front red ball.
These last couple of ends, she's just upped her consistency a little bit, Lesley, hasn't she? That's probably been the difference. Close again.
These internationals will come all the way. A very strong bias ball. Has it been enough? If it can sit down, that'll be slightly nearer. The players can request 30 seconds. So I think the 30-second rule has been requested.
The first set, Lesley
Yep,
Doig.
has been. As you can see, it's just fallen down there.
Yeah.
So interesting first set here for both the ladies. A bit
Yes.
scratchy, to be fair, to begin with. Lesley Doig played a very, very good end on the 6th end, built her confidence, and she secures the first set 8 shots to 3.
The warmest welcome at sea. Ambassador Cruise Line brings you the World Indoor Bowls Championship. Because moments matter.
And if you want to see why those moments matter, head over to their website, ambassadorcruiseline.com. Don't forget we have a 10% discount code for you this year. It's Bowls 10,
28
Bowls
meters.
capital letters 10. That's 10% off any cruises. That is included in the Caribbean cruises this year. And don't forget on the website you've got 2 cruises of the week, which are both to the Norwegian fjords and Northern Lights, setting sail in March. 14 and 16 nights from around about £1,200 to start with, and you get 15% off those cruises with COTW Cruise of the Week 15. So back into this second set. Interesting second set. Again, we spoke about it earlier. I think that both ladies were probably just wanting to up the consistency level. I think Leslie's just slightly got the edge at the moment. That's thanks to the last probably 3 or 4 ends. Beauty of sets, Emily, of course, obviously. Doesn't matter what the scoreline is in the first set. Doesn't matter how you've played, it resets.
Yeah, just try and regroup and up the game in the second one, Chloe will be thinking. She's obviously a very experienced player, so I don't think losing that first set will faze her very much, but yeah, she'll want an improvement, I think.
Good reply. I think sometimes you see when you win the first set, you kind of relax a little bit, thinking, well, you know, at least I've got that tie break to come. I think you just got to forget about it and just keep plodding along.
You don't want to just rely on having the tie break, do you? Because anything can happen in that tie break.
Yep, you don't want to get there at all, do you?
Not ideally. If you're Chloe right now, you're saying, please give me a tie break.
One green.
So it's looking a little bit lonely, that bowl of Lesley Doig's. She's sticking to that forehand, of course. Found a good line again. Just wanting probably another yard to 4 feet.
Not quite.
I know Chloe's been favouring the forehand. There is a shot available down the backhand, just arriving through the port.
You feel she has to swap. It's very difficult to get shot on that forehand now, I think.
There's a little bit of danger, of course, getting the split. Maybe turn the ball over, losing a 2. But first end of this set, just take a chance. A couple of balls to work off. Not a million miles away. Is she reaching? Great effort.
It's a very good try.
Very good effort.
One shot, Lesley Doig.
Someone's asked me in the comments how many times a week do I play
Set score
bowls.
0-1 after the first end.
The answer is a lot.
Do you play a lot?
Yeah, a lot. If I've not got matches, I'm down there practicing. I feel like I play best when I'm playing all the time.
Okay.
So I'm probably down there 5-6 times a week. Just like to keep my arm going, up the consistency.
I think that's the difference between the indoors and the outdoors.
Yes.
I think outdoors you could probably get away at top level playing maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
I think you've got to play
Jack
top
Lane,
level indoors.
28
Like you say,
metres.
you have to play an awful lot, don't you? Very, very smaller margins on the indoor surface, of course.
I think on the indoor surface you get more reward out of playing more frequently as well.
I think it's your delivery as well, isn't it? If you play a lot more, your delivery is more fluent.
Yeah.
And outdoors, I think you can get away sometimes with your delivery because the greens allow that. They're a bit more friendly.
You can play a slightly different style of play on the outdoor surfaces as well, can't you? Just a bit more reachy up the middle.
2 feet over.
Yeah.
Keep playing 2 feet over. So again, a great start from Lesley.
Good from Lesley. Started the first, how she ended the second.
Yeah, this is where bowls is also in your head. I think sometimes if she's gone for a much stronger bowl because she knows she's got that confidence in the bowl is always bending back. So if you're confident in the line, all you have to concentrate on is the weight.
Ooh.
Well, 2 double touches, but actually I think she'd have been better missing that bowl.
She might have just sat off the bowl bare,
Yeah,
hadn't
I
she?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes if you're scratching for a line with a weaker bowl, the more you concentrate on the line, the more your weight loses out.
I think that was my issue earlier. I found the aces I've used are slightly tighter, and the line I was putting them on today, it was reacting differently to how it has done in the pairs. And then I sort of lost confidence in the line I was sending them down, ended up swapping hands to a hand I haven't played
Very
yet.
close. A favour you have it.
So yeah, it's just, if you trust where you're sending it, like you say, you just focus on the weight then, and Lesley seems to have adjusted really well to this slightly swingier bowl.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental game as well as physical. So Chloe just searching down this inside line, just slightly reaching. If she just get through to the port, get the jack.
I'm out call.
Well, with the bowl Leslie's playing, she could play this forehand. Nice wide draw with good pace drift all the way around that short red bowl. Oh, she's nipped the line.
Yeah, looks in a tight line.
I think the place she's playing, perhaps she doesn't think. Oh, sneaky.
Little hand up there of apology from her. Don't think she was far away if she
wasn't far
just
away.
got round it, but slightly fortunate.
Sporting.
Yes.
Would you get all that on the crown green, Emily?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, it's very close,
Not as
though.
many apologies, maybe.
Maybe might be one down.
That's certainly the difference, isn't it? You've got to embrace it and love it. That I shouted that
I'm
out.
out call.
Yeah, quick, edge.
Couple of options for Chloe, bowl or bear jack. Even the plant could nearly get both bowls. She just needs to run. Can she get that plant? Oh, not a million miles away.
Umpire.
Susan Kitson there, another fantastic crown green player in my area. Do you love flat as much as crown, Emily? Oh, I'm putting you on the
Don't
spot.
ask me that, Susan.
Say both. Both.
Yeah, both. I can't pick. No, there is things that I love about both. I love especially on the indoor surface, I love the precision of it. I like playing in team formats, which we don't have as much in the crown green. But then there are aspects of crown that I think are brilliant. You know, playing on greens that have different contours, different surface types, you know, different lengths, going all over. Maybe a little bit more banter, shall we say, from the spectators on the crown green.
Banter's one way.
Yeah, we'll put it that way.
Lesley Doig.
Maybe the top events in the crown green have great atmosphere, and yeah, just both different. And I can't say which I prefer for obvious reasons.
I think the only way you can describe it, if he's a rugby player that played both rugby union and rugby league, I think it's like that, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It's the same sport but different.
Yeah, very different.
For me, I think in the area, I play for Lancashire, in the area I am, the crown greens are far superior to the outdoor flat greens.
There's a lot more up
as
there,
in
isn't
the
there?
speed and the quality of the grass.
Jack length, 27.5 metres.
Well, Lesley off to the start she wants after winning that first set. Like I say, just plodding away.
Good start from Chloe.
I think that's what Chloe needs to do. Just, you know, it's like anything. If she can just get a few balls near and win just a few consecutive ends, then her confidence will build.
Definitely.
In the mixed pairs, I thought she was brilliant.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of it, but I heard she had a storming game. I hope she doesn't on Tuesday afternoon.
Well, this is what we're talking about. If Chloe can just get a little tickle, has done.
Well played.
Well, Lesley, she can just pick this jack out. Second prize, in for second shot.
Great effort.
It's all about building the head. Not much room for
Bowl is 5 inches.
Chloe to get a second in there. She'll probably just stick with a forehand.
Bowl, 1.5 inches.
She can just get in that little gap there between the two red balls. Just finish just slightly past the jack.
Gap to Lesley is 20 inches.
Well, she's chosen to play the backhand just to try and maybe turn this jack round the corner. The only danger is if just ever so slightly tight and flicks the green in. She'll get to that green bowl.
Finished quite nicely for her. Just passed.
Well, Lesley, probably just need to miss your own. Oh, unlucky. That closes off the backhand, though.
Right.
I think she's going to have to go back to the shot that I thought she'd play with a third down the forehand. The only danger, of course, is playing a very good ball and sitting back against the jack.
Yeah, that's never ideal, is it?
Oh. And the jack's been moving quite a lot this year. With the carpet being new, it's obviously a bit tight, and everything seems... A lot of balls are falling over this year, and every time the jack's hit, it seems to scoot across the top.
I'm out cool. One shot, Chloe Wilson.
Well, one for Chloe. It's important, having lost that first set. She just needs to keep this second set as tight as possible.
After 3 ends.
Chloe has 3 timeouts remaining.
And don't forget, we have one more game for you this evening at 19:30, 7:30. Catherine Rednall, the English qualifier this year for the first time in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Seems odd saying that with Catherine.
Jack length 28.5
Against
metres.
our overseas representative, Selena Goddard from New Zealand. Obviously, Catherine didn't win the title last year, so didn't get that invitation back. But fair play to Catherine. She's done it what I call the hard way, going through the qualifiers, which is tough, as you know.
She showed her class, hasn't she? You know, having to go to a qualifier, getting straight back in first time.
Yeah.
Should be a great game tonight, though, with Selena. I'm really looking forward to watching that one.
Yeah, I think that'll be top class.
She led brilliantly, I think, for Paul in both of the pairs rounds, so it should be a great matchup.
Well, Chloe off to the start she wanted. Again, just trying to get those first 2 bowls as close as possible. Just needs to put Lesley under a bit of pressure, because she's straight back into this. If she falls down, takes the shot straight back. Same shot for Chloe. Turn the ball away, get to the jack. She'll be wanting just to reach here. Even if she doesn't hit the target, she'll finish in a very good position. It's one of those balls for Lesley. She's lying the shot, but she can't afford to be too timid here. Again, just trying to play slightly up. She gets down to the red, turns it away. Even if she pulls the jack through herself and just changes the dynamic of the angles.
She's not far away either.
Slipping into a very good position. Yeah, it's good.
One green.
Very good. Chloe will probably just lose a yard of pace. Just guaranteeing it reaches. Just wants to hold up slightly further. Now, can she just turn that red ball in? Oh, good effort. Again, if Lesley can just get to this jack, turn the jack a foot, turns the red ball away, bingo. She's not a million miles away.
Well.
Gets the jack.
Great ball.
Oh, Lesley
Well
Doig.
played, Lesley. It's put Chloe under a lot of pressure.
It's one of those, it's different, isn't it? Because obviously she's got a bit more room to draw, but the fact she's 3 down already puts a little bit of pressure on. What's the pace like, Emily? Needs to make contact with something.
Yeah.
Has to make contact. Oh, she's got
It's
the
really
hole.
unlucky.
My goodness.
Any sort of glide off the short one was getting her shot, wasn't it?
Yep, that's where unfortunately it's small margins. You could play that every other day and probably get a jack piece of the front.
She's not played a bad ball there, has she?
Had to be up at 3 down. Only danger for Lesley is landing the front reds. Doesn't want to turn them in.
I'm not sure she's pushed it.
Bit of a let off there. Chloe will have to concede these two, then she'll be able to get a better look at that front green bowl. Asking for the umpire. Just while they measure this, let's have a look at what we have for you tomorrow. Well, the morning session will start at 10 o'clock. We're going to dip back into the World Open singles. Stuart Anderson from Scotland will take on the qualifier from Cumbria, the very experienced and very talented player in Martin Rice. And then the big one at the moment at 1 o'clock, we'll see the final of the World Open pairs. It's an all-Scottish affair this year. Paul Foster and Alex Marshall MBEs will take on Stuart Anderson and Darren Burnett. Following that game, around about 3 o'clock, you'll see the defending champion in the World Open singles, Jason Banks, take on the South African qualifier, played out of the Durbanville Bowling Club, Wayne Roberts. And then in the evening tomorrow night, staying with that World Open singles, 7:30, Aaron Johnson from England takes on the English qualifier in Mickey Tickham.
Good day of bowls then.
That's massive, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Men's pairs final should, well,
Wow.
open pairs final should be a cracker.
Open.
Drop that in there. Oops.
Oops.
No, it poses to be a great game, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a really, really exciting game. I'm fortunate I get a front row seat, so can't wait. There again with that opening bowl. It's just the difference at the moment. Chloe just composing herself. The background music, I take it it's just taking away all those coffins and distractions in the background there.
I enjoyed the music when I've been playing. I think there was one occasion in the match earlier where someone coughed really loud and it was over the volume of the music and I had to stop. But
Sorry about that.
In general, I think it's improved the game for the players. I know there's mixed emotions on it from the fans, but as a player, it's just taken away all of the distraction.
Here again.
Good shot.
Needs to just run.
2 green.
Second prize, I think. Probably wasn't what she was playing for, but it's always better this side of the jab because it's always in play.
Helps her out, doesn't it? In
Certainly
case
does.
Chloe fancied a little runner.
You never know when your opponent's going to be a little bit cavalier.
Yeah.
Start running at things you don't particularly think they may run at.
Good effort. Just up.
If Lesley can just get down to this jack and
Very
just
good.
flick it behind those green balls. Hasn't done, but that's a good ball. She's finished centre line, so it's not a lot bigger. I just think Chloe needs to attack this.
Yeah, I'd quite like to see her go straight through it. The right-hand respot looks very good for her if she can just edge the jack through, even if she takes any of the balls away. Yep. Very close.
Gets the jack. Now, oh, I thought she was going to push that red bowl into the respot position, but it's just fallen back. However, it's a far better result than what it was.
And it'll give her a little bit of confidence as well, in case she needs to play one like that over the rest of the set. Let's cut it down to 1 from 3, so great connection and good result.
Good shot, Lesley Doig.
Set score 1-5 after 5 ends.
So Leslie's 4 shot ahead, 4 ends remaining. I think Chloe's going to probably have to score 3 of these 4 remaining ends.
I think she'll definitely want to try and score this next one, won't she?
Yes.
Just close the gap and not give herself too much to do at the end.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
Good to see people chipping in about their favourite song of the week. Your friend Jonathan Griffin, his favourite song of the week, Mr. Blue Sky, Emily.
I thought his favourite song might be that. Very big Birmingham City fan.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay. I believe there's a Spotify playlist, is that correct, with everyone's walk-on songs on it?
Yes. Well remembered.
Yeah.
Yes, the World Bowls Tour has put all the players'
14
walk-on
inches
music
past gap.
onto Spotify. Can't we get modern?
Yeah.
We're going modern. Unbelievable.
Yeah, if anyone wants to give them a listen.
Here's a go for it, Emily. Which previous top 16 player had that as a walk-on music, Mr. Blue Sky?
Not a clue.
Oh.
That gives you a quick answer to that.
Oh. Andy Thompson, NBA.
Was it?
Yep.
Very good song. I was almost going to walk out to that, actually. Changed my mind.
Mrs. Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Lesley could just do with a miss here. We can just get just inside. Probably enough, but probably lacking 2 feet. But again, just putting Chloe under pressure. These ends are starting to tick away in this second set.
She's still got room to draw a real good one in. Just a slight correction on the first 2. She's chasing the bowl up.
Just needs to drop the anchor.
Just up again, isn't it?
Has to finish past. Well, this is one of those do or die ends, I think. Leslie's got no position right at the back there, look. So you either try and think, well, 5-1, you have a draw here, at best 5-2, with 3 ends to play. Or do you go big or go home and go for the jack for a 3 or a 4?
I think
Probably a draw. Oh no, she's
no,
going
she's
big.
running.
She's going big. She needs
Close
a good
to the
4.
balls.
And the jack.
Oh.
Fair play to her for going for it.
Yeah, you can't criticise anyone for choosing to play that. Chance to make a 4.
Set score 1-8 after 6 ends.
I just feel, had she been there or thereabouts with one of the other 2 deliveries, maybe even 3 deliveries, she may have just elected to try the draw for the shot, maybe cut it down. I think if you're scratching around, sometimes you think, there's, like I say, there's a big chance there, but it is almost do or die, isn't it? It was probably 3 or 4 up or 3 down.
She sent the same bowl 3 times attempting the draw, didn't she? So she probably felt like she tried to adjust already and trying to make that small adjustment again. I mean, the end before, she's played a great runner, hasn't she? So she probably, just in that moment, felt confident to go again. It has cut it down by 1, though. That could be all important come the end of the set. Great start.
Very good start there. Good reply there as well. Nice positive draw, just trying to get to it, make a connection, maybe just spring something open slightly. I think Leslie's plan A now is just to keep these heads compact, stop any groups of balls appearing for Chloe Wilson and match them. Just wants to get just slightly under, don't want to land on it. Well played again.
Good from Chloe.
2 red.
Don't think Lesley has to change much at all, just looking for a connection, same bowl, make a connection with anything. Oh my goodness, well played. Wow.
Great shot.
1 green.
Sit just in front of Jack High.
Might force Chloe to
3
swap
inches
to
short of
the
Jack High.
backhand, maybe. Yep, just see if she can draw down and turn that ball away. Really close.
This is nearly well played. Wants to hit the bowl as well. How far's the jack travelled? A little bit lucky. In an ideal world, she probably wanted to get to the green bowl, but it's still a good bowl. Well, that saved the game. That was certainly the shot to play.
Yeah, she's holding 2 from it, so if Lesley doesn't draw in here, she gets the chance to get a multiple. Lesley will want to draw right in.
I'm at ball. Lesley has 3 timeouts.
Just taking a time out just to compose herself. She knows this is important.
She's got all these bowls to run off as well if she can just get here. She can just get any quarter contact on those bowls and has done. Just see what Dan Blewett. 1 green it is from Dan Blewett, so that is a match lie once again. Chloe needs to probably go for the bowl, turn the bowl away, sit in its place for 3. Take a time out here, I think, if she's got them available. I think she has. Just gonna... no, she's away. Choosing to draw for the 1 shot. She's not too far away. Just not sure it's getting back. Surprised she didn't go for that.
Second set of the match. Lesley
Nope,
Doig.
just not going to be enough, unfortunately. A great game really there between the 2 players. Started off quite nip and tuck in the first set, but from round about the 6th end in that first set, Lesley Doig kind of like just notched it up a little bit and took 8 out of the last 9 ends and sees herself into the next round of this ladies' match play. Let's have a look what we have for you for the rest of the evening. So at 7:30 tonight, Catherine Rednall, the English qualifier, takes on the overseas representative all the way from New Zealand, and that's Selena Goddard. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Can I wish you all the best in your career? I'm sure it's going to be very, very bright.
Thank you very much.
Okay, everybody, so we'll be back with you at 7:30 this evening. Until then, bye-bye for now.